Hello everybody and welcome to Car Mechanics Simulator. Welcome. Now, I like to think I fixed the audio. I can kind of see it, so I'm pretty sure it's there. And let's get to it. Now, if you were part of this normally, then you would know that last week we came to the conclusion that you can't really do much until you've really unlocked most of the abilities throughout, and that is level 35. So it's predominantly just kind of grinding levels until you get to level 35. Then you can start getting wrecks and upgrading the wrecks and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit grinding. Now, I did say last week that what I'm going to do is I was going to do some stuff off of the screen, and then I'll do any of the levels when I actually get back with you guys. However, that didn't happen because of issues that just annoy me. So I'm not going to bother with that too much. Oh, but that could be interesting. Let's deal with this. The car is loud. It looks like it's the exhaust. We haven't done exhaust bits before, so let's do that. But yeah, my plan, if I can get it working, yeah, basically it was like I use like multiple PCs, and I don't use this PC other than streaming or recording really. And when I loaded this game up on my other my main PC, I found that oh, there you go. So it's that bit and it's that bit. Oh. Yeah, when I loaded the game up, I found that it was at level 5 for some reason. It hasn't copied my saves across. And it was just something I just hadn't got to. There you go. That was relatively simple. I'm not going to be able to spell it though. There you go. Who needs to spell it? Where was the middle muffler? Okay, well this was nice and simple. Perfect. So isn't it great when they give you a list? Pow. Yeah, well I thought that was going to be slightly harder, however well, let's do that one too. But yeah, the idea, if I can get the whole saves thing working out, because when I loaded the game up on this PC, I get an option to choose whether I want to use the saves that are on the cloud or the saves that are on the system. However, when I play from the other PC, I don't get that option. Oh no, hold on. There it is. Okay, so it's brake, brake, brake. Now, which brakes do we think they are? So you've got one bit here. There was a bit there as well, I think. There was. And there. Okay, well those are the 3 parts. So that's fine and dandy. But yeah, if I can get the whole cloud thing working, the plan is I'll do a whole bunch of these missions. Okay, so these are the actual pads. That's fine. But I'll leave the story missions for like streams. That way when I get to the stream I should be up a bunch of levels. And I should be able to do some missions and go up a bunch of levels and make it a little bit more interesting than just grinding, is the idea. Make this ventilated. Alright, well let's buy. So we've got pad. We've got the disc ventilated. Because these are just kind of small little missions just to kind of eat the time. So you're not just doing like story mission after story mission. A little bit easier as well. Because they just tell you what needs doing. There's the caliper. And then we have a caliper. Thank you very much. And now in theory we can just work our way around the car while we're putting stuff back together. Perfect. See, I'm thinking if I do these little missions for now, once I go up a level, I'll then do the next story mission, I think. I think that's the best way round to do it, I think. And then, yeah, once, I'll try to do it at least two levels. While I'm like away from here. Let's come around here. So that when I come back I'll be at least 2 levels higher. Obviously it will involve doing a lot more missions the higher the levels need to be, but I think that'll be okay. Okay, well I think that's everything. There we are. Do it. Pow. Yeah, there we go. One more and we should. Alright, well now it's gone up there. What we got? So we've got brake. Ah, we'll do this one. Because not only is it one of the DLC cars, but there was a bunch of stuff wrong with this. This will be more than a nominal amount, so move to here. Go attach yourself. Thank you. So what we got? Part not discovered. Okay. Strange noise from the engine bay. Engine power has failed. Okay, well that's interesting that there's no... It's not actually telling me. Nice. Let's have a look. Does anything look obvious? Yeah, that doesn't look right. Looks a little bit rusted. Alright, well let's see if we can... That is 80%. See if I go to examine, can I... Oh. Yeah, there you go, that bit's red. And that is just that bit. Ah, okay. Right, well, let's get down to this. Okay, bop. So this needs to come off. Come on, come round. There we go. And then that. And that. And then we've got the crankshaft pulley. There it is. Okay, well that bit is definitely not great. Crankshaft pulley. And something else. So lack of power. Okay, lack of power. It could be a collection of things. Take off the ignition wires. go in here. Let's see if this has an issue. Right, well, all of that was fine. So do I have special for examining cars faster? What do we have? We haven't actually unlocked any of these yet. Okay, that's fine then. Right, the spark plugs all looked okay. This is the air filter. We don't really want to worry about that. However, we can't really get into this part of the engine without... Let's take off these side rollers. So this is where having the multimeter would have been good. Just take all this off. Don't matter, we don't need it. And then we'll see what's under here. See, that all looks okay, if we're being honest. Yeah, that all looks okay. Oh, come up here. Okay. The brakes servo. See, it could be something to do with this. And the gearbox is on the lifter. Alright, so let's lift it up then and have a little look at that element. Okay. So yeah, we still haven't got that part. I didn't think we would have. Like I said, I feel like it's going to be in the gearbox, possibly. Because the filters all look fine. They all look. Nothing looks overtly rusty, so again, it can't hurt to remove everything. Take the flywheel off. You see, so then that's the whole thing taken apart. And still haven't got that bit. Okay, well let's... Can't do that bit. Okay. Well, we checked that. That was worth checking just in case. See, if I had the meter, I could probably check things without removing everything. So, oh god, I've got to remove all of it individually. Come here. Okay. Because now I can get rid of that. Take that off as well. Ah, take the alternator off. Be funny if that was the alternator, but no, that looked fine. I mean, can I examine? No, okay, I'm gonna have to just remove it. Just lots of big lumps of metal in this, really. Get rid of the filter. Rid of the water pump. I feel like it's going to be something that I'm not expecting. So now I can't remove any more of these housing bits, because most of them are attached to either this or to the oil And let's just remove those because they're easy to remove, and that because then we're doing what we did last time. So can I? Because that then has removed all the bits that were on the side. Okay. I'm still pretty sure. No, okay, fine. And then I can buy the parts and just rebuild the whole car. Oh, let's empty the oil. I'm not paying for that again. Because I'm going to remove the pan, and so... There you go. And this should be... It'd be weird if it wasn't. Let's get rid of this as well. So that's got rid of all the bits and pieces. We can't remove the crankshaft until we move these side housing. Okay. It's constantly going up and down, but I don't mind. Right, let's start with the side housing. Aha. Get rid of the rotor. And then that. And then you. Then the other rotor. Then that bit. So you now got to get rid of the middle of it. So I've pretty much taken this whole engine apart, and would you believe it? I don't think I found the power. Which annoys me, because if it was like a power issue, it should be one of these parts. This is all the power parts of the car. You watch, there's a starter in the back. Yeah, I can already imagine there's probably a starter in the back of the car, and that's what... Yeah, okay. Alright, well let's... Come and have a look. Oh, look, would you look at that? Fuel pump all along. The fuel pump all along. Took the whole engine apart and it was the fuel pump. Yay! I did do that twice. Don't worry. I wanted to make sure it was the V8 that I needed. Crankshaft V8. And it was definitely that. Well, I bought one there anyway. And... Oh, crankshaft pulley V8. I think I got the wrong thing. That's alright, I can sell it again. Crankshaft V8 pulley. And the fuel pump. Oops, I did that wrong that time. Okay, crankshaft. Yeah, it was the pulley. I thought it was... I looked at it and thought, nah, that's not right. I was right, it was wrong. Okay, fuel... It's the pump, wasn't it? I'm really not paying attention. Sorry. It is the fuel pump. Okay. Fuel pump. Fuel pump. It's that one. Done. Okay. Right. So now we can try and put everything back together. So we'll start with this. We've got to do that under the car. Put that in. Brake servo back on, and we can in fact I'm going to leave the radiator till last because it's annoying. It's in the way when I turn, so we'll leave it. Okay, well this has definitely taken longer than probably should have done. In it goes. Now we go back. Because I see, I remember. And then we're going to be fitted from the side. Oh, so even though it's not there, it's still in the way. Lovely. And we'll do the other side. Right, now we can't put that onto under. That's under the car as well. So now we can just keep building. I really do want to get to level 35. I love the idea of starting, like buying a car that's rummage, that's just junk, and just starting again with it. Oh, hold on. Let's attach that. Which we can then attach that too. Perfect. Now we can put the water pump on. And we just carry on building. See, it does so much more. I might as well put the radio back on at this rate, you know, because I can't. It's still in the way, but I can see through it, so actually it's fine. There was another. There we go. I was like, there was another arm here somewhere. There we go. Plus, I'd love to know how you would personally work on this. The way he is, because I'm just kind of going in and doing it. You'd never be able to work on it like this. Put the pan on. It was funny, because I was thinking it would probably be at the back. Yeah, I didn't look. But that's alright. Well, that's all that done. Oh. Put you back on. We've got to put the belt on here. Hold on. Lovely. And then there should be, yep, one more roller. And I think that's it for the front. Oh yeah, sorry, the big fan. I forgot about the fan. God, it was so long ago since I took it off. I completely forgot it even existed. In a minute, we can flip to the underside. I've already gone up a level. I don't think I was supposed to go up a level, but I've removed so much that actually I have gone up a level. Then we can put these on. There you go. That is the whole of the piece of the engine that is up. Now I need to go down and get under. I probably could have closed that because I don't need that open anymore, but right, because we need to basically click on here. This is where we're working from. Do the whole of the gearbox. And then we're almost done. And then we'll do a story, because this, I mean, this was basically the same as the story. It was as long. And it does go to show that actually, if you pick a normal mission, you can get one where you have to kind of work out the problems. So that is interesting. If I can, please, there we go. Put you on there. Actually, I forgot I do have to put oil back in the car once I put the pan on. So I'm glad I didn't close the boot, actually. Alright, now is that literally everything? Alright, well now we can work our way back up. And put the fuel pump on. Pow pow. Now I think that's everything. I think I have refitted everything. So these are all red. Red, 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 red. Red, 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 red. I've got a rubber brushing. Why have I got a rubber? Okay, that must have been from previously. Because I did do a lot. 2 clips. I feel like those clips are due to go somewhere. I feel like I've oh, I know what they're for. Okay, yeah. We bought that by accident. Okay, yeah, that's everything. So the clips are for this thing here. Are for this thing, I think. Yeah, there you go. I might have forgotten. And oh no, yeah, there we go, please. There we go. Right, now oh, we can put our oil in. For some reason it would not let me do that. I think it was because I was on, I don't know. It's weird that it lets me put oil in when I'm removing parts but not when I'm actually putting them back on. Okay, done. Wow, that was a bigger job than I expected. But we've done it. That's a lot of money. Perfect. Right, now we've gone up a level. So we don't move up to here until we get to 9. However, the one thing I noticed as well, if you remember correctly, is we're actually, I think people were talking about, we're after this. Can repair body parts. That's one of the main parts we need to do, is repair body parts. But we'll have to get all the ones along there. However, the jump between 30 and 35 is literally 4 levels. So I can always build it up when I get to it. What I want unlocks the electronic multimeter. Or the OBD. I'm gonna do that one, I think. More income on finished orders. You see, that could be good to get. You see, that is also going to be good. I might leave it then. 100% past the fighting star. Because if I leave it, when I go up to level 9, I can get both of those, which will give me more money. Plus, it will give me the compression tester. That is what I want. Okay, well, I'm not getting anything now then. I can answer the phone over here, apparently. Alright, so my car doesn't start. When it used to run, it made strange noises. Every morning I would wake my entire neighbourhood. Please make it start. And see if you can do something so it's not so darn loud. In fact, that could be a good mission, because there's 3 things there. Right, I'm doing that one first. I know, I'm doing that one first. Wow, okay. Right, so. Wow. Wow, car is hard to control. So I'm gonna have to find those parts while I'm doing it. All right. Well, this could be the end of the missions for this week, actually, because this is quite an in-depth one. Fuel rail OI and the fuel filter. Well, let's get both of those parts. Fuel rail OI and the fuel filter. Lovely. I mean, I can probably see. I can already see one bit there as well that's rusty. Well, this is going to be insane because there's going to be lots. I see. So you got the fuel filter I4. We'll get that one as well. Air filter, oil filter I4. Is it oil filter I4? Oil filter I4. Yeah, I just want to make sure because okay, because then technically I can do those two jobs right away. See, because you've got a load of stuff there. A bunch of stuff there. And then a bunch of stuff there. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's do that first. See, that ignition coil clearly needs work. I'll just remove that anyway. Fuel filter can come off. Put the new one on. Oh, pretty sure it's in here. There you go, and get rid of that. Now, technically, I am going to have to. So I'll put you back there. For the time being, I'll put all this back. I'm probably going to have to take the whole thing apart. So I don't know why I'm doing this. If we're being actually, yeah, let's cancel. I'm going to have to take the whole thing apart. The reason I've done that is so that that should tick now when I check. Yeah, there you go. Right, so the fuel filter and the fuel rail are done. That's done. I haven't changed the oil filter, plus I haven't drained the oil, but they're there. However, see, there's a whole bunch of stuff like that. Looks like it needs doing. The fuel tank is up here. The fuel pump. Was that one of the bits? It was not, but a lot of this stuff is. So look at it all at the back here. I can't, there we go. I was like, I can't get to the bottom. There's the filter. And now then I can just stick the new one on. I prefer it when it tells me that I've done it, because that at that point, I hate when it does that too. It puts me at the wrong end of the car after I've already moved. Let's use that. Now I'm not going to refill it because I might have to remove it. I don't fully know. Let's see. So you've got bits and pieces in the middle there, but it doesn't look like anything to do with the brakes or the wheels on this side are an issue. It looks like all the bits that need coming off of these bits. Plus, you would think if there's an issue, it would be with the exhaust if it's too noisy. So yeah, I'm gonna think that maybe some of these bits. Possibly that bit, because that's the only bit I can't. I can just remove it. There we go. Oh yeah, I've got two. Okay, because now when I do my examine mode, I can see. Alright, well we need to at least get rid of this lot. So let's, while we're up here, let's do this now. It's going to be awkward as well because I don't... My inventory already has a crap load of crap, basically. So I can't just check the stuff that's red and get new ones. Remove that. Oh wow. Let's get rid of you. That definitely needs to be new. Yep. I mean, most of this is all just... Let's take all this apart. Lovely. Oh yeah, no, sorry, I keep doing that. See, this all looks lovely compared to the bits we just removed. But this knuckle, whatever this is, this knuckle definitely needs dealing with, so I'm going to have to take all this off just to get to it. Yeah, there we go. 13% most def. And then we'll come to this side and we'll do, not all the same, but we'll do part of it. Remove the shock absorber straight away. And remove that. However, the rest of it doesn't look terrible. Yeah, you see, the rest of it looks fine, or doable at least. So I don't think they need to come off. So let's... Oh yeah, I'm at the other end again. Alright, so let's go back on and let's rebuild. So we need rear shock absorber A. We've got 2 that we know we need. Rear air. Oh, again, rear shock absorber A. There we go. I know it's generally done alphabetically, so that makes it slightly easier. That's what I'm going to do. Let's sell parts that are that. 27. Okay, so 27. There we go. So that's got rid of all the red parts because we're not using red parts. End of story. There it is, nice, new, and lovely. So this is the sway bar rear end link. Sway bar rear end link, and I'm pretty sure I need 2, so I'm going to buy 2. What are you going to do about it? Okay, now I'm going to leave that tyre off because I want to make sure. Now on this side, what do we have? So first of all, we need the rear axle knuckle housing A. Rear axle knuckle housing A. Lovely. Look at that. Nice and shiny. Okay, because now, in theory, this should also be nice and shiny. Okay, yep, we have one of them. That's fine. Because all this end was actually quite nice and lovely. Although, again, if it tells me I have to replace it, then I just will. Small rubber brushing. Okay. Small rubber brushing. There we go. We'll have one of those. It was obviously an internal part that I couldn't see. However, it fixed it for me. Lovely. Okay, what else we got on this side? Yep, there it is. I knew we needed a new one of those. Oh, we need another one. It's very energetic music, I must say. Lovely. Right, so now the upper arm. Right, we don't have that either. So it's the rear suspension upper arm. Okay. Rear suspension upper arm. There it is. Stick you on. Oh, we had. Nope, we still need a small rubber brushing again. Quite a few of those we need. There we go. I feel like we might need more as well for the bottom one, for whatever this is. Lovely. Right, what do you need? Nope, we need that too. So rear suspension arm A. I'm just going back to the rear. Rear suspension arm A. I'm pretty sure. It doesn't look quite right, but we'll... There we go. Okay, it is. For a minute I was like, that doesn't look right, but yeah. Apparently it is. Oh, so we need spring cap. Well, that wasn't spring cap, was it? Oh, it was spring cap. Okay. I was just confused because technically it's on the bottom. So how is the spring cap? You would think the spring cap would be on the top, wouldn't you? Okay. So we don't also have the rear spring. Probably need the whole lot, to be honest. Should have just typed that in to start with. Rear spring. And then the top shock absorber cap. Rear shock absorber cap. Again, going back to rear. Rear shock absorber cap, there he is. Lovely. Look at that, all nice and lovely. Okay, so now we can get back onto this whole wheel hub fitting. Ooh, we don't have that. Rear wheel hub. Rear wheel hub. Wasn't aware that that was necessarily bad. It might not have been. I just deleted everything that was not nice. Okay, so the brakes were all fine back here. In it goes. Oh yeah, there was a middle bit. Perfect. So now it's just that as well. Right, now let's see what we did. So we haven't done any of that yet. That's all. Yeah, that's all stuff that's on the inside of the engine. We've done that. We just need to put new oil in, which we have yet done. We've done that. We've done all but one rubber brushing, which is weird because none of them were needed, but fine. We've done the knock-in sound. Aha! So car is hard to control. We actually fixed one of the issues that we needed to. However, I'm a tad concerned that it's the other build on the other side of the Sway bar rear end link. Yeah, I'm concerned it's one of the other parts on the other side of the car. We're getting through it. I'm going to do a rubber bushing now. I'm just gonna change one and just see if it actually nods at it being changed, even if it doesn't need it being, because that don't need changing, but we'll see if it makes a difference. Ah, you see, no, it is a specific one. Okay, well then, I don't really... I don't want to take all this off. Where is the... I'm trying to think. Oh, because it's going to be one of these. I can already tell it is. Right, well let's just do it then, because I feel I have this feeling that it is one of these bits down here. So let's just do what we did on the other side, take the whole thing apart and just see if it's given us what it is. Oh. Take all this off. Right, so that's now gone. Let's remove this. Oh, this. Okay, so I've got to take all this off. See, they're all 70% and 80%. They're all fine. Right, that's all now gone. It's all completely gone. So let's have a quick look. Sway bar rear end link. Is that on the other side then? Rear shock absorber A. Oh yeah, no, because I did do those. I have those. Right, so this part still has not been discovered. Can I, however... So I can't check those unless I'm on the test path itself. Alright, well let's remove them and see what they're at. That one's 70, that should be fine. That one's at 70, that should be fine. 70. Uh, 60, I think that was. Right, well, let's put these back anyway. There we go. Alright, well, it's one of those arguments that technically I took all that off just so to see if it would give me the one bit that's not, and it didn't. Plus I didn't find any rubber brushings that needed replacing. By all accounts, everything seems fine, so it must be a front part of the car maybe? I don't know. We'll find it eventually. Why am I so zoomed in? Stop it. You, and that looks fine. side here. Alright. Because now that is technically the whole lot rebuilt. Let's put all this back on. Try and get in, there we go. Put that in right away because I keep forgetting that that is there. And then that one. Okay. Pop, there we go. So that's both of those done. Which is frustrating because again, so we've got that, which is put the oil in. We've got you. We've got you except this one. And I have no, what I'm going to end up doing is remove all of where the rubber brushings are and just buy all new rubber brushings and just replace the whole lot. The fact that it's telling me here means it should show red because it's listed it for me, so it should be red somewhere. See, that's all ticked now, and that's ticked, other than I don't know what that bit is. Hard to control. Okay, look. Let's take these off as well. We'll worry about the car engine in a minute, because I can deal with that later. Because, you see, I can already see there's a bit there that needs doing. Let's go to this. Yeah, you see, look, it's showing me as red. Which means wherever the rubber brushing is, that should also be showing in red. None of this. Oh, no, 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 no. Zoom out. Oh, what is it doing? Go away. I hate the controls. It just needs a little bit of tweaking. Pop. Okay. What's, aha, well there's a bit. Will that be it, do we think? Yes, there it is. Perfect. I'm still a bit annoyed at where the rubber brushing is, but we will worry about that later. Aha, so what that was a outer tie rod. An outer tie rod. There it is. Done. Right, so that one is now telling me that that is done. However, still got the rubber brushing to look for. Because that's all complete now. That's all complete. That's all complete except that one thing. That's complete. Put oil in. That's complete. Now we've got these 4 to do. I've already taken one thing off. A crankshaft bearing cap, maybe. I've already taken one thing off. Alright, so now well, I'm going to go around this side first and see if I can find that. See if the rubber brushing's on this side. Because I've looked everywhere else. It should be showing me in red somewhere. See, that's my problem. Unless it's physically not red. But that then don't make sense. Because none of these are red. So I can't imagine what that could be. Okay, fine. Let's lower it. In fact, let's do that thing. Idle roller A. I can't spell. I can't spell at all. I can spell roller though. Hello Dogman, how are you? I am having immense fun with this car. that was supposed to be just a small little one, and in fact it's taken a lot longer. Although I'm glad. I like the fact that there are a lot more missions that kind of give you crankshaft bearing cap. Crankshaft bearing. Crankshaft bearing cap. Was it just the cap, or was it no, was there a number? It was just the thing. Okay. And at least I know that's underneath as well. I know where that is, so I know where to look for it. And then we've got piston conrod. Piston with conrod, there it is. Right, well those are what we have to do, so I know where one of those things already is. So technically I can always just mount this part. And I know that's already done. Let's remove, because I can already see this is the pulley we need. I need to be able to get to the pistons as well. So I might have to remove a fair bit. Because removing the bit underneath is going to involve taking the oil pan off, which is fine because I've already removed the oil in theory. I don't think I need to remove the timing cover to get to the piston necessarily. Let's remove these anyway. Let's see. Let's work our way in just to get to the actual pistons themselves. Oh, I might have to actually, because I'm not going to be able to remove these until I can get rid of this. Alright, well let's keep going then. At least I was able to find that one bit, because that could have been really annoying. Oh, hold on, let's remove that. And that, and that. Let's take this off as well, because that's going to have to. Oh. Again, I don't know how you could do this without removing this. But I don't really want to remove the radiator, but I'll get rid of it for now. It's in the way. There we go. It's such a bigger job just to get to that one bit. That's not bad, because we're there now. We've done everything else we need to do, so you can now come off. Perfect, because now we can see them. There they are. Can I see which? Ah, it's that one. Good. See, that's why it's handy to do that. I'm going to have to undo the clamps underneath it, and I'm going to have to replace the thing that needs replacing. Remove the oil pan. I have already removed the oil. Shouldn't be a problem. Don't tell me it's a problem or I'll punch you. Good, okay. Right, so first of all, let's put that on, because then we should be able to see that this is the one that needs replacing. That goes away. And then if we also look at this, we can see that this is the red one here. So we'll take this off. Okay. Yeah, because we're going to have to come back under here anyway. Why am I so far away? Yeah, gone. Thank God. Okay, so now I think that's everything. Because the 4 things we needed, the roller was on the side. Crankshaft bearing cap, have I seen that yet? I don't know that I've seen that. The piston I've just taken... Oh yeah, that's the thing underneath. The piston we've just taken off and the coil's on the top. So yes, this is now buildable. Perfect. Alright, so now I'm going to go underneath quickly and just finish off that underneath bit. Come in here. Fix that back on, otherwise it won't go up and down. And now we can actually put oil in it when we finish as well, because that should in theory be the last bit. Come out. Shut it down. I'm going to go under. No, won't let me. Alright, so we now work our way back up. But that's alright, because we've got a lot of experience from taking all this stuff apart. Plus, it's, oh, yep. It's, it will get a lot of money for this as well. Okay, so now we can put these on. And again, I'll put you on. Perfect. Oh, hold on. And then I'm going to put all this... Oh no, not the radiator. I'm going to put all this stuff on the side while the radiator isn't there, because that makes more sense. It makes no sense that the radiator would go on first and then you'd try and fit all this on underneath the radiator. Perfect. And then you can go on. Right, now we can carry on building the side here. Then we can put the timing cover on. See, all the ones that make sense, really. And this is where the roller was that needed replacing. Oh yeah, we've still got to put the tyres back on. There it is. That's the one that needed replacing. Okay, we're getting there, because this is almost all of the side. There it is. Now we can... I feel like there's other parts on this side. Oh. But no, it all looks like it's okay. So we'll put these on. You see, one of these was wrong as well, so that's dealt with that. So is that it? Did we do it? Did I do it? Alright, well let's put the radiator on as well then. I think that's worth putting that on now, because that all seems to be done and dusted. Even though technically I shouldn't be able to put the oil on. Yeah, see? Oh no, it needs to be there. Yeah, again, don't ask how I'm fitting this in through, but I'm not arguing. Perfect. Alright, so now in theory, all we should have realistically... Oh, I think we've still got to find a rubber brushing, actually. I think we still might have to find a rubber brushing. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. See, because if I check the car status now, right, so that's all ticked. That's all ticked. That's all ticked. All except one. All done. All done. Okay, so it's that. Oh, damn it. Okay, so let's just look. So we've got one there. I feel like there's one here. I can't quite tell if there's one or two. I've got to take the whole thing apart again, haven't I, really? Well, I don't think there's any... In fact, I'm almost certain that there's no rubber brushings in this housing unit. See, that's a small... That's a small... Which means there'll be a large one under there, yeah. So let's take this off. And that just leaves... I've already removed the one from there. That one has got a small on it, so that's not the one. And then the rest of it's all the brake housing and stuff, so I don't need to remove any of that. Okay, can I remove these as well? I'm just going to remove them all. Replace them all with new, like I said. And if I have to then go around to the front of the car and replace all those with new ones, I'd rather not. But if I have to, I most certainly will. Wait, don't stop it. Okay, what's that? Small. Okay, but I can remove this. And that one. It's annoying. It's really annoying. I mean, technically I could have just started it up, but you see, this is the problem. Is it's telling me that it is a rubber brushing, but it's not telling me which one. It should already be flagged. Is that everything then? Is the rear suspension arm, is there one in there? I'm going to remove it just in case. Because I feel like that is all of them, because that's a small one in there. There might be a middle one in the middle, but I mean... I don't think so. I can't see it, so I'm going to say no. Right. Let's have a look. Oh no, wrong one. I need to know how many I'm buying. Technically, I can sell... So let's sell anything. Yes, that should get rid of all of the... Except that one. Right, so that's all the red parts gone anyway. Now we've got... Oh no, small ones are fine. And another one. Small, small, normal, normal. Got small, 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 boom, 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 small. Small, small, and normal. And normal. Alright, now, I don't know about you, but I most definitely was not paying attention. So, I am going to probably buy... yeah, they're really cheap. So I'm going to buy 10 for now, and we'll see as we are rebuilding if that was enough. See, I am concerned there is another one inside here somewhere. I am, but I'm going to just hope that there's not. And just see what happens. Because now every rubber brushing is being replaced. Okay. Right, so now that is absolutely everything on this side. Let's come to this side now. Replace all of these. We always need these, so even if I choose to keep it, we always need those parts, so that's not a problem. Oh yeah, I didn't put the... yeah. I didn't put the little one in the side. I can deal with that in a minute. Get all this done first. On this bit here, there it is. And then this. Oh, they were all only small, so that's fine. Pow. Okay, so that's all put back together. And then we can come back here. Put you in there. So now, is that everything rebuilt? Other than the tyres? What do we have? So I've got some... okay. I know for a fact I bought that wrong. I've got 2 rubber brushings left. But that's all. So that feels like that's everything rebuilt. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, yeah. I did it! There you go, it's ticked. Alright, so now let's put the tyres on and we are done. Oh, and that's what's annoying, is there were none of those. They were all 60 plus. So of all of those rubber bushings, how am I supposed to know which one needed replacing? None of them needed replacing. There are parts on this car that are actually in a worse position than all of those rubber brushings. Yet that we're fine with that. So that makes no sense. But I mean, because again, I knew what they were. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Oh no, yeah, did I put oil? I did put oil back in. Well, let's have a look now. Whew, okay. Oh, look at that. It went. They took it. Oh, that was annoying. No, I'm going to keep that. I might need that. I'm going to get rid of you. But I'm going to keep that, because you know what? Brake disc ventilated are actually pretty decent. I can use that. However, this crankshaft I'm selling. The chances of getting a V8 again is going to be a bit rare. So now let's open our cases and then I will say adieu. So what we getting? I'm going to sell all the stuff as well anyway. So we got another map. Oh, that's a fancy. Yeah, because obviously the way I'm currently doing it is I'm just going to sell all the parts. I don't care. Right now, we're getting so many of these cases that honestly, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. All the new parts can be sold and I'll get the money for it, and that makes more sense to me. Lovely. Because it's one of those arguments, I don't think the quality actually makes any difference until you get to the end. And I can't stand having my inventory full of items that I might not even use when it comes to it. So I'm happy to just sell all the parts, get the money for the fancier parts with the quality plus. Look at that though. I might keep that. Sell these bits. But you know, so I kept these two because actually whatever this is, I feel like this could help. Carburetor A. If I can find a car that this fits, having a +5 is pretty decent. Plus that feels like a car I want. So I'm going to keep those bits. Okay. So this is where I'm going to leave it. What I'm very, very close to going up a level. However, it's late and I need to leave it. So next week I will be hopefully level 10. I'm not going to spend any of the money. I'm just going to be level 10. In fact, I might spend 1. The one thing I'm going to get will probably be more money, because everything else can come at a later date. However, I want that because then I'll get a little bit more money coming in. So that's the one thing I'll get when I go up. but I'll be level 10 in theory, and then we will carry on and see how we can do. And if we can make it to 12 in the next video, I will have an upgrade to my garage, so that will be fun, I think. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Tomorrow I'm going to be back with my Satisfactory big build. It's only the second episode, so I've got a very long way to go, but I put down a nice foundation last week, and I'm going to be building upon that and just getting going, really. So please join me for that. I'll be doing a retro weekend at the weekend, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe.